Shalom Israel, Sister Kana here. Praise AHAYAH, Yashaya, Wa Qasash. Okay, I'm back at the gym. And woo, it's been a while. I think it's been about a week that I haven't been at the gym the whole week. And then before that is when I started eating. I dropped out off of my watermelon fast. So it's been about 2 weeks of me just eating. Baby, I had a good time. So now I'm back at the gym. I have to come back. Calm down, Sister Kana. Because I've been doing the thing, just eating whatever I wanted. And y'all know, well, it all started when the Most High blessed me. I was doing the watermelon fast, and something about when I be fasting for the Most High, he like gives me breakthroughs. I have to say it. So, this time I was just doing really a watermelon fast just to cleanse and kind of get my weight under subjection. I've been doing that a lot. I try to fast regularly, but the watermelon fast thing, I think this is only my second time, and both times it wasn't easy. I end up stopping in the middle, so I'm going to try it again in a couple of days, but I just want to get back to my regimen of going to the gym every day and get my body in order. But I do want to talk about what has been going on because, like I was saying, the watermelon fast, in the midst of it, the Most High gave me a breakthrough. And with the whole infiltration, with the video, with the brother from IUIC coming out with the infiltration. Listen, I give all glory and praise to AHAYAH for redeeming me in this matter. It was amazing. It was a miracle. So, of course, I was very excited, and I just wanted to praise and thank the Most High. So that's why I started back eating. For one, I couldn't even concentrate to, be consistent on the fast. But for two, I just wanted to give glory and honor to AHAYAH by sacrificing my food to him. So that's, what prompted me to start eating it. But I thought I would do it just maybe 1-2 days. Baby, it's been 2 weeks. So I have to get back. And but I just thank the Most High for redeeming me, and I have to keep talking about it. I have to give him glory for it. I gotta honor and praise AHAYAH for the blessings that he be giving, and he do be giving blessings. This is what I try to tell people, like AHAYAH is definitely still in the blessing business. A lot of our people just seem to forget that. We kind of give a whole lot of excuses for things, and but stay the course, brothers and sisters. Get on the right side of AHAYAH. He still is in the blessing business. And I just have to encourage somebody today with that, just letting y'all know, we are to keep his laws, statutes, and commandments. And this is the point of us coming out to this wilderness. And if you don't know his correct holy days, if you don't know his correct name, you still calling it on the J name or the YH name, or keeping some holidays at the wrong time, I urge you, brothers and sisters, it's up to us to seek and find the Most High. He says, seek and ye shall find me. Ask and and knock, and the door shall be opened unto you. So we have to make it our business to find and seek the Most High, because the floodgates of blessings, he will pour them out. And praise AHAYAH. I just thank him so much for all that he's doing, So I want to give somebody those encouraging words today, because we have to get on course with the Most High. It's not his obligation to get on course with us. It's our obligation to get right with the Most High. He is our power, and we have to worship him. He don't worship us. So I find a lot of Israelites get confused with those kind of things when it comes to the Most High. It's like, oh, he knows my heart. Oh, he knows that I'm trying. And, because of us being in the Christian church and under Christendom doctrine, we tend to believe whatever we're offering up to the Most High is good enough. And that's not it. We got it backwards. It's so far from the truth. We must seek and find him and find out what's pleasing to him and do those things. Because when we look at our forefathers, the only one, that's why he was only dealing with one group, one person out of all the Israelites and millions of Israelites, he was dealing with one, like Noah, like Abraham in his time, like David. It was always one out of all Israelites, because it's very hard to find our people who are willing to do what the Most High is asking to do. You know what I'm saying? And we have to be that one. We have to stand out and be that one. So I just wanted to, urge and give that message, because a lot of our people seem to have got it turned around. We think like whatever we're giving the Most High is good enough. And it doesn't work like that. You give what he requires. Just like with Cain and Abel. Abel thought he can give whatever sacrifice he wanted to give. Cain thought he can give any sacrifice he wanted to give, while Abel, he gave what the Most High required. And it's a difference, brothers and sisters. And we have to get on, one accord with the worship and calling the name and all that stuff coming into this wilderness. If you want to survive it, if you want to make it, if that's your goal. Because no one is saved until the end. So we all have to remember that none of us are saved until the end. And it depends on our works, what we believe. That's like in 2nd Ezra, I think it's 9 or 13 and 48, by our works and by what we believe. We have to figure these things out. So, okay, so I'm back in the gym. And I'm going to get on it. And this is going to be a longer video. Usually I've been doing my shorts. And I pray I make it heaven bound. And I'll continue doing those. But I just wanted to do this video, just showing you my process and my journey, I'm not perfect with it. I go off. I went 2 whole weeks of just eating. And I showed you guys. I didn't hide anything. I showed you the meals I was eating, just eating whatever I wanted, because I wanted to give glory and honor to AHAYAH, but I also was just too excited to just be so disciplined on the watermelon fast. I just, so I'm going to try it again in a couple of days, and I'll show you guys. I pray you do the journey with me. So, right now I'm on the treadmill walking, but I'm going to start running again. Now, y'all know I haven't even stopped running because I had pain in my hip for about 2 months now. It's just subsiding, so where I'm able to run. So I'm not doing the whole 7 miles running, but I'm doing the elliptical machine half, and now starting back running half. So I'll get that in, and then I'll do some of my other exercises as I go along. I forgot my wrap that I usually wrap around me, so maybe if I can use my towel. If not, I have to do it, bring the wrap tomorrow and videotape, okay? So this is my process. I'm going to start running now. I've been, I usually walk for like 5 minutes. And, I want to make sure my leg doesn't start hurting again. I'm not going to go too fast. But the whole point of working out is being consistent. And I know now they come up with a lot of different exercises, like 7 minutes. You do certain exercises. You don't have to run on the treadmill. You don't have to do half an hour, 45 minutes cardio anymore. But actually, I like cardio. But not only because it's good for the heart, it's good for the overall body. It helps me mentally be focused, and it gets away with excess weight rather quickly for me. But I notice as I'm getting older, it's getting way harder than it used to be. So, but I still enjoy it. I get the runners high, so I like it actually, so I stick to it. But as y'all see in some of my heaven bound shorts, I do like doing like burpees and those quick burst of energy type of exercise as well. And I'm getting better at it. It is hard, it's not easy. Burpees is kind of like the hardest type exercises, I think. So all those exercises that I'm doing in the hip and bound shorts are those quick bursts of energy, quick fat burning exercises that's really good for weight loss, strength training. And so that's what I'm using. My nose is running, guys. Whew. Let me bring my tissue. But it's all part of the process. I mean, building up your cardiovascular, building up doing strength training, pull-ups, push-ups. All those good for training your muscles and your core. My core is horrible, as y'all can see. That's the worst part of my body is my stomach, and I really don't like doing sit-ups. I have to really force myself. Go figure. That's why my stomach looks the way it does. It's usually the last part that loses all the weight. So it always looks big, no matter what size I am. Even if I'm losing weight, my stomach is big. But I have to really get into the core training and, you know, working on my abs. So I'll keep you guys posted as I do this. I probably do 30 minutes and 30 minutes on an electrical machine, and then do the strength training with burpees and things like that. Woo! But I have to now burn up all this extra weight that I put on. So I hope you join me, guys, and I hope these videos help, you know, our sisters get in the best shape possible. That's important, guys. Going into this wilderness, mind, body, and spirit. And also I'm gonna show you more into my preset book that I made. This one I added pictures and I typed out the scriptures, and you know, it's great for study so that you can learn your precepts now. And I'm really bad at remembering the scriptures. I know the word because it's in me, you know, so I'll speak scriptures and things like that. But if you ask me to remember the verse, chapter and verse, that is a little harder for me. So that's why I'm really want to perfect my preset book. It helps me remember, you know, as I'm reading and writing out these scriptures. It helps me retain information more, you know. But I'm more or less, I'm good at hearing and remembering things in that way. When I read them, I don't really retain the scripture in the chapters, so I have to write it down, you know. The more I write, the more I remember, you know. So that's how I work. But everybody's different. But it's a good idea to do preset books. And, you know, it helps you be able to go back and study. You know, it's a good way to study. So I give all glory and praise, guys, to AHAYAH. And I'll keep this going because while I'm talking it's hard for me to breathe. Who knows? Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, guys. So I'm almost done. I'm doing 7.5. I didn't go up. This is 40 minutes. I went more because it went so fast, guys. So I was talking so much that I didn't even realize how much I was running. So I'm gonna do an extra 15 minutes, and it feels good, you know. So this is where I'm at. I did 266 calories, and within an hour I would have burned 500. But I did 4 miles, 4.28 miles. That's good. So this is where I am. So I'll come back and then I'll do the elliptical machine and then I'll start my rest of my workout. Here we at 40. It's going so fast, guys. I can't even believe it. I'll be back. Okay, I'm at 44 minutes. I'm almost good to go. Not feel good because although I did a slower pace, if you really want to jumpstart your weight loss, you definitely have to do some kind of, high level cardio, like running, even jump rope, or jumping jacks for 30 minutes, those really help you get your energy up. Like what running does, I told you, it helps with cardiovascular and stuff for your heart, but it also gives you energy. Here we are. Let me turn it around so you can see. I'm sorry. I hope you can see this. So I think you can see it's 45. So I'm gonna stop now. Bring it down to a walk. And walk for a little while. And it's 45:30. I hope you can see it. And now I'm walking at 40, which I usually do 50, but okay. So I'm just gonna cool down for a minute. Drink me a little bit of water. But this really jumpstarts your weight loss, energy level, high intensity. Even if you do it for 10 minutes at a time, like some people are not used to running. Me, I can run straight for an hour at kind of top speed. So, I'm pretty used to it. If it wasn't for my hip, that started bothering me. So for 2 months I had to do the elliptical machine, which it's okay, and actually it burns more fat than running, but it just seems like it just doesn't give me a workout. I did 4.9, almost 5 miles in 45 minutes. That's at a pace of 7.5. Okay, so now I'm just walking, trying to cool it down. And if I do this every day for a week, which I will keep you guys in the loop, this is how I kick off my workouts so that I will be consistent. But you got to do it every day. You got to be consistent. And guys, remember, working out, losing weight is 90% what you eat. And that's why I struggle so much, because, I used to be real disciplined, but as you get older, it's harder to lose. More so, I believe, because my discipline is so bad. It's not so much the working out and that it's hard to lose weight. It's hard to be disciplined with your eating. So if you're good at, monitoring what you eat and stuff like that, you can see better weight loss faster. See, with me, I work out good, but then my eating is not so great. Here, let me turn this around so you can see 5 miles. I don't know if you can see that. Show you can. Over here is you'll see 5 miles. See, and I did that in 48 minutes. So, but normally I would do 7 miles within an hour or more, 7 or more. So that's a slower pace, but at least my hip is not bothering me right now. Now if I try to do this every day, I'm hoping, but I'll probably got to get better at stretching more. That will probably help me as well. Okay, so I'm gonna go on the other machine, get it going. I'll be back. Whew. Okay, I think I was recording the whole time, so let me just keep it on. Okay, so now I'm on the elliptical machine. It's really fast, so I'm gonna put on my resistance pretty high, so 50, 55. So it makes it a little harder. And you burn more. But you'll see, like I burned, okay, I didn't even look at how many calories I burned. Dang, I forgot. But I think it was, the last time I looked it was 266, and that may have been, so maybe if I got to 300, let's just say. But we'll see how much I burned, how many calories I burned with this one. You know, I think it's much more calories. Okay, so as I was saying, weight loss is 90% your eating, what you eat. And if you have bad eating habits, then you're gonna have a problem with weight loss. And that's my issue. Like I can work out all day. I can run forever. I can do, weights. I might even take a class today, Sunday. So, but my eating is poor. Like I binge, and even though I stopped eating, well, I didn't these last 2 weeks when that's all I did was rice, even bread. But for the most part, I have not been indulging in rice and bread like that. But these last 2 weeks I have, so I'm definitely going to go back. After getting past the Passover, and then, on the Feast of Weeks, we are supposed to eat, it's in the law, to eat leavened bread. So actually, that's when we officially go back to eating leavened bread. So you guys need to look that up so you'll know. Part of the ritual with the Feast of Weeks is that we are to eat leavened cakes. So if you didn't know that, you can read it in Leviticus 23, around, I think it's around 8 or 7 or 8 and 9. It talks about the Feast of Weeks and also first fruits. We ought to have leavened cake. So, it's part of it. But, I definitely want to go back to the Rolling Randall fast and staying away from any kind of sugar, white flour, and things like that. And it really helps a lot. No soda, no sugary drinks, basically cheese. And I like date syrup and, doing the smoothies. But even the smoothies, when you're trying to be serious with the weight loss, be careful with the smoothie intakes and what you put in the smoothie. Because I've been putting yogurt and I put this Lebanon, and that could be pretty fat. I'm not into really counting calories. So, that's something that you may want to get into. But for the most part, I try to just be consistent with the working out and doing some kind of, not fast, but either salads with the chicken, soups. In the summertime it gets pretty hot, but I love me some. I'm on this mushroom soup kick, which I haven't gotten to make me any yet. I will. Stuff like that, just light. Eat a little more light. More vegetables, more greens. So after you come off I come off this watermelon fast that I'll start again. Then when I come off, I will go into salads. Maybe add some chicken into the salad. And that'll keep you. But it's really a lifestyle, guys. Because with the fasting, if you get into fasting, you can easily gain weight back once you go off of it. So you have to be really consistent with the fasting and do it every couple of months. Like I showed you that guy on Here Chronicles. I showed you this guy who's just fasting. And he lost a lot of pounds. He was really overweight. But, whenever he goes into binging, he'll gain the weight back. So he kind of made it his lifestyle of fasting, doing water fasting, no food. It was hard because he's really trying to keep his weight down because he was really overweight. And I'll bring that video back up because you got to have a lot of discipline. And it teaches you, and this is not going to hurt you as we're going into the wilderness. Learning how to be disciplined with our eating. I have to learn it. Because I still, like sweets. I have a very big sweet tooth, so I like sweets. But you got to get off of that stuff. I mean, the fruits should be more satisfying. And we have to learn how to let that be satisfying to us. But it's hard, guys. Very hard. I've had some sweets over these past 2 weeks. I mean, once I went off, I just was like, well, and that's not even good doing that. You gotta have self-control. You have to have temperance. You understand? And so, I'm good at getting in the gym. And that's something I would suggest too. Like, I had to make sure I joined the gym. Because I know once I get into it, I'll be consistent. I'm also good at working out at home. But something about when you're working out in the gym, you have to go to the gym. It just gives you better motivation. And you're less likely to, go off too much. So, there's AHAYAH. So these are some of my tips, guys. If you're looking to get serious about your workout, get into these videos, of other people watching their journey. It'll give you motivation. Because I did that for a while too. Also, like working out in the morning. Like I did I was doing the Insanity program. I really like that. And I started doing it in the morning before I left out. And not the whole thing, maybe 20 minutes. I found a good part of the tape that was really high intensity. And I did that for 20 minutes before I left in the morning. And then I came to the gym in the afternoon or in the evening. And so those are good ways to jumpstart your weight loss and getting you in the habit to making smoothies in the morning, eating fruit, and then vegetables, and then a light meal. I haven't mastered those things yet, but I'm definitely working on it because going in the wilderness is going to take a lot, and it's best to have trained yourself to a certain, lifestyle so that it won't be so hard for you and you'll be miserable and complaining because you don't have the things that you like. So that's what this is all about, this wilderness workout. Preparing for the wilderness is preparing your mind, because all of this working out and eating right, it's all mind over matter, guys. You got to train your mind, train your thinking so that you can get, because I find like working out, I get bored easily, like getting on this machine and have to think of doing it for 30 minutes. Oh my gosh, or an hour. I used to do an hour, but I really had to push myself. When I wasn't running on the treadmill, I had to do this machine for 1 hour, and oh my gosh, mentally, I had to, constantly talk myself into it so that I can get through it every day after day, So this whole process of preparing for the wilderness is more mind over matter, guys. And you have to learn how to be more disciplined. eating and with exercising. It's hand in hand. 90% is what you eat, and the other 10% is the workout. You understand? Because really, if you just control your eating, you don't really need a workout. You'll lose weight. If you can have enough discipline to eat salad and veggies and fruit, no sodas, no sweets, no chips, no flour, you'll lose weight naturally. You understand? So the workout is just an added extra boost to that, and then you start to train your body. Things like that. I think they started a class up here. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm 10 minutes in. We got 20 more minutes. I'll be back. Okay. I hope you guys are joining me. Don't stop. Do some jumping jacks. Do your push-ups. Do some jump rope. 30 minutes at a time. You will see the weight will drop off with some disciplined eating habits. Be back. Okay guys, so here I am at 29:55, so 30 minutes, and 390 is the calorie burn, so almost 400 calories, which is almost 100 more than the one running. So I'm going to show you that again. So I did at the resistance of 60, which is pretty, hard, not too easy. So let's see here, 150 and 395. So I might as well make it an even 400. Okay. I only did half of the distance. I ran for 425 miles. I only did 1 mile and some change on here. 1 mile 50 here, come again. 152 miles, right, distance with 400 calories burned. Okay, so that's the difference for 30 minutes. 31 minutes now. Okay, I'll be back. Here now. It's almost time for the 3 o'clock prayer. It's 2:50 something. So I'm gonna do the 3 o'clock prayer, and then I'll come back with some weights when I do a little extra burn. Okay? I'm probably not gonna record while I'm doing the weights, so I'll just tell you now. The weight that I do is to help for that back fat. When I do those pull down like this with the 12-pound weights, it's really effective. Doing 3 sets of 12 or 15, depending on how I feel. So, and then I'll show you some other exercises, but I'm not going to talk while I do it because I'm not supposed to be recording. So if I can get it in, I will. Be back. I wanted to say also, immediately with cardio, you can definitely see a change. Like, it keeps the weight off your face, from your face looking so fat. I love the running, the effects of it, because it gets your cardio going, but also you see how it helps your skin and gets off that extra weight, because around your eyes, we get puffy around here as you start to age, and running, helps immensely. But also, I use my Shea Butter concoction and my different oils that I make, but definitely the running does a lot. So I just want to let you know, doing cardio keeps you toned. It tones up your body, your arms, your face especially, and it helps you, look younger. Some of it is genetics, but even though black don't really crack, sometimes it does, but for the most part, black don't crack. And when you take care of yourself and you exercise, and especially doing running, it really helps your skin and helps everything. Okay, so there's the alarm for the 3 o'clock prayer. I'll be back and doing some weights after I pray. Shalom. So I forgot my little wraps, so I got my towel, to cover. But I'm gonna do 12 pounds, as you can see, 12-pound weights, and I'll try to speed it up so it'll be short. Okay, 3 sets. Okay, guys, that's my set for the free weights. Now, I'm gonna do something that I do once in a blue moon, but it's good. I'll show you. These are about 5 pounds. It's good for the waist. So, 3 sets of 20. I did 9. My towel starts to come off. But I did good. Because I usually do sets of 5. So, and I don't go all the way down. Even though I'm barely picking myself up off the floor. Praise AHAYAH, Yashaya. Okay, guys. I wanted to do some sit-ups. I need to, but I'm tired. Let me try. Yashaya, and I'm going to the steam room and then the jacuzzi. I give all glory and praise to AHAYAH. Yashaya, rock, KADESH, rock. Get wilderness ready, y'all. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Shalom. Guys, I'm about to go into the steam room and then the sauna. But I forgot to mention, I had went and got my feet done the other day. Really just took myself on a nice pampering. And they have some nice little, you have like a girls' day, get together and, get massages and waxing and feet done. And I got my nails done. It's so nice. And I must say, this is like the first time that I got them done, that I really liked them, the way they look, because normally I don't. And not so much the feet, but the hands. And I haven't treated myself to, I got tips this time, just because I wanted to do something special. I was going out. But it's just really good to just pamper yourself sometimes. And, you should do this regularly anyway. But we could do it like a girls' trip, a girls' night out, go to the spa, get mud baths and things like that, and nails and feet done, just so that you can pamper yourself a little bit. Aside from, I like to do the jacuzzi and the steam room, but sometimes you got to take it further and get your feet and nails done. Even if you don't put polish, if you, do basic and just get without, just clear or whatever, no tips, just manicure, you need it. So I didn't videotape while I was in there getting it done. I should have, forgot. Just to show you guys that you can get things done here in Jordan. They have a lot of places that you can go and pamper yourself and take care of yourself, and really, so you can feel and look good. So I just wanted to let you guys know, if any of the ladies are interested in finding a nice spa, and maybe we can do a spa day. You can go to the Dead Sea and really get some mud bath and, really pamper yourself and take care of yourself. Every once in a while, every month or every 2 months, you need that. And you have to do it for yourself, ladies. The jacuzzi, the spa, steam room, all that stuff is just also for your skin and well-being. So you got to take care of yourself. Okay? So I'll be back after I come out, but I just wanted to show you guys. They did a good job, Okay, shalom.